Hey guys, what's up? How you been? I'm fine, thanks for asking. So, what I'm going to be doing today is a first of many videos about, well, that was kind of obvious. No, the first, it's going to be a series, which is called Random Tutorials. And what I do in Random Tutorials is basically take something completely random and then have a tutorial about it. It could be editing, equipment for recording, a video game, something like that. So, yeah, hopefully it'll go well, and since it's random, they're going to be posted randomly too, so you never really know what you're doing. So you could have like 2 in the same week, or you could have like once, like in 2 months. So, they're definitely random, hence the name. But yeah, so today the first one is going to be how to set up, record, and edit a green screen video with Adobe Premiere Elements 12. Let's get started. Alright, so first is setting up the green screen. So I got this whole big bag of parts. Oh yeah. So what'll come in here, and every green screen is different, but the setup is kind of basically the same for everyone. The lights and the actual screen. But yeah, so the first thing you want to do is obviously set up the stands. So they're going to be looking like this. Get this out of my lap. Yeah, so they look like this most of the time. So they have these little knobs on them, and you can extend them for your height that you need. It has one in the top too. I'm only going to be setting up one. The other one's already up. So, yeah. Then you put the, I need to loosen it. I've had this thing for a long time and I don't even know how to set it up. Okay, there you go. And now my lamp is probably broken, but that's okay. Stand. Hopefully that's the right size. What else? Then you have the actual rail for the green screen. That is not an angle. So now you have the actual rail for the green screen. It's 3 bars long most of the time. My green screen, you can get them in different sizes, but most green screens are like 10 by 20. It might be. I'll have to look. I'm pretty sure it's 10 by 20 though. So they're definitely really big. But you can get them in smaller sizes, like 10 by 10 or something. So my green screen, well, most green screens, they have like a pocket in the front or in the top, so you can slide it, the curtain rail on. So yeah. So the pegs on them that you put the green screen on. Let me just get this right there. My room is really small, as you can tell, which is a very big problem for me. So yeah, it looks like that. It's way awesome. So the green screen part I can't set up right now because it's impossible to set up for me with one person. So basically, what just happens? It's not going to be. I'm not gonna have the whole thing. Mainly, what I do when I'm doing it in my room is I just drape it over the top. I don't even put it in because even fully extended, you're gonna have about a foot of slack in the bottom. So what you need is I just drape it over, depending on how big. In my living room, I could extend it up all the way. But now I'm gonna show you the lights. So get these massively big freaking bulbs that you need to keep in as best shape as possible. So, and then you have the stand form, which looks like it looks the same as the actual green screen stand. If I can get it out of the box. Yeah, see, it looks almost exactly the same. So, again, you don't have to fully extend these either. These go really high. But you just set it up like this, and then the bottom is the same. Let me just get this right there, and screw it in. And there you go. Actually, it doesn't even need to be that big. It needs to be like right there. About to your nose. Well, my nose. I think of like 5 something. Probably like 5, 10. I don't know. But somewhere in there. So, yeah, you have this weird thing on the top. That is where the actual light bulb holder goes. Which is in this box. There's way too many boxes in here. The good thing is you get a nice little case. And it has a cord wrapped around. Just unravel it. And yeah, it looks like that. So the bulb goes in here, and then what you do is make sure this is unscrewed. There we go. Put it on like that, and screw it in. Doesn't have to be terribly tight, but firm. So then you can adjust this thing to move, and the little screw. Well, we'll get to that later. But you tighten it like that with this little thing. So you need to know what's going out. Well, I'm just so good at this. Okay, there we go. So you got that, and I'm gonna do the other one real quick. Hang on. Okay, so there we go. Now for the actual light bulbs. And I don't recommend plugging in both of the lights to one outlet because that uses a lot of power. These are really bright and really white, so yeah. You got styrofoam, the actual light bulb, like a little thing. Be sure to keep this. These are like $30 per light, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's really expensive. So just screw it in. It shouldn't be too hard. And tighten it down. I'm just going the complete opposite way. And oh, I still have to put on. Okay, so the umbrella, there you go, it has a little lock on it, and that's where that hole is for. So you put the wire in there. Be sure, the closer the umbrella is to the light, the more effective the lighting is, but just make sure that it isn't touching like the actual metal or cloth or anything that'll burn it. Just as close as possible without it burning. So there you go, umbrella. Tighten that thing down. You put it right there and plug it in. Like I said, again, don't plug both of them in the same outlet. Have another one out here. And there we go, light. Yeah. The bulbs don't really get hot though. They do get hot after a while, but they don't get like really hot. So same thing. Lighting, green screen. I'm gonna try to put up the actual green screen. So as you can see, it's really big. Which is most of the time the problem. See, here's a rail that I was talking about. It has like a little pocket inside of it for the rail to go in, but I'm not going to be doing that. So yeah, there you guys go. This is what it looks like set up. Hopefully, I can actually edit this speaking of editing, next part is going to be editing. So this is basically what you're shooting. I'm using a Logitech webcam, so, but it's HD, so that's good enough for me. Wasn't trying around there, totally. So the lights are literally like, I'm touching the light right now. So green screen, it's not really wrinkled, but the lines, it doesn't really, just make sure there's no like creases and big stuff, and the editing process will be able to actually edit it. So yeah, I'm going to edit this clip right now. So see you guys over.
Alright, yay, so here's the editing part of the green screen. So this is Elements 12, Adobe Premiere, and the green screen is here, and obviously, I'm just so good at this, with my epic blank expression. So, what you want to do is, you want to go, oh, and you have to be on expert view, right here. It's probably blocked out by the watermark, but, you know, wait, watermark, I have the full version, oh my god, wow. Okay, so what you do is you go down to Effects, Keying, and here it is. So here it is, and you drag it onto. Wait a minute, what am I even doing? Click that first, then do it. There you go. And I know it looks horrible, but you go over to Applied Effects. This is a lifesaver, like literally. Green screen green screen key, and then you have the threshold and cutoff. So I found the perfect ones for me. The threshold is 41.6. Wow, that's. Oh my god, I look so weird. Some Indian paint on. Oh my god. No, okay. So I found the perfect to be 41.6. 41.6, and then the cutoff is 30.6. 30.6. 30.6. There we go. The smoothing doesn't really do anything for me. I really haven't found out what it does. Mask is just basically reverse color. So yeah, yeah. So there you go. You can tell it's all good. The wrinkles don't really matter, as long as there's no big creases. It should be fine. But what you do to get the thing behind it is, I had a picture, and it's right here, and you can extend pictures all the way that you want. You can't extend here. This is a video right here. This one. You can't extend the length of the video. Or you can decrease the time of the video, if I can show you. So you can decrease it, but you can't increase it. You can increase it differently by going to time stretch, and then you can like adjust the time. So like, see, it made it longer. Unless you have like a footage thing that you want to be playing in the background. If you just have like a background thing like this, doesn't really matter what the speed is. You should be good. So let me just time stretch. I think it was like 60. Oh yeah, and this is, I don't really know why they have this, but this will always keep it at the same fast pace, but it'll just trim it. It's really hard to explain, but just keep that not like that. Keep it like that, and you should be good. So 60, and that's good. So there we go.
So yeah, there you guys go.
Oh yeah, rendering. Too much rendering. Here, this takes a while. So yeah. But so yeah, that's about it. Next random tutorial is definitely gonna be just an all-around editing basic thing. So I actually show you, because I already need to do it right now. I need to up the video volume, so I'll do that in a little bit. Okay, so it's rendered, and yeah, so this is basically the video, and here we go. if you will work.
So yeah, there you guys go.
I almost forgot, as I have forgot many times. Where is it? Audio gain, here we go. So this is the audio game. It's basically the same. You can normalize, which is basically flatlining it to where what it originally was. But yeah, so I think it was at 17.
So yeah, there you guys go. This is what it looks like set up. Hopefully, I can actually edit this. Speaking of editing, next part is going to be editing. So this is basically what you're shooting. I'm using a Logitech webcam, so, but it's HD, so that's good enough for me. Wasn't trying around there, totally. So the lights are literally like I'm touching the light right now. So green screen, it's not really wrinkled, but the lines it doesn't really. Just make sure there's no like creases and big stuff, and the editing process will be able to actually edit it. So yeah, I'm going to edit this clip right now. So see you guys over.